Ooh, good Friday, everyone. Morning. Real quick video, guys. Hey, if you coming down I-75, right, between Clayton County and Henry County, between Morrow and Stockbridge, they have a Hellcat. Well, it sounded like a scat pack. The state troopers, the Georgia state troopers, right? Blacked out, badge number on the thing, license plate was 222. Challenger, dude. This is my last day in the Kuna. My Mustang should be done today, so I'll bring my son to his speech therapy. You guys know my son has autism and stuff. So I'm behind this 18-wheeler, and it jumped over. Right? I'm like, that's a Challenger on the side of the road. I ain't lying. I'm doing like 80, 85, and keep up with the flow of traffic. Right? Well, there was a SUV that shot past me, like doing like 100. Wow. And the next thing I know, the 18-wheeler jumped over, and all I seen was the tail lights come on, and blue lights came on. And I'm like, is that a fucking scatty as a fucking state trooper or a Hellcat? I didn't hear no whine, so I'm under the assumption that it's probably a fucking scat pack. This wasn't no regular Challenger. They sounded totally different. I know what a 5.7 liter sound like, and what a 6.4 sound like, and for sure the 6.2 supercharger sound like. Scat pack. And the other reason I knew it was a scatty, they had the wide body, like the wide flares, the wider tires. 222 plate number, all black, state trooper, Georgia state trooper, fucking goddamn scat pack Challenger on the highway. You guys better be careful. Between fucking Morrow and Stockbridge on 75. Be real careful, all right? He was in the northbound lane. So if you're traveling southbound, you might not be, at risk. But if you're going northbound between Stockbridge and Morrow, you better be real motherfucking careful, man. I'm fucking telling you, man. Matter of fact, I can give you a more precise location between Mount Zion Boulevard and Hudson Bridge Road. Your Eagle Landing Parkway and shit. You better be very fucking goddamn careful. Very fucking goddamn careful. That bitch is out there. Now, Donald Trump indictment. So, listen, guys, I'm gonna be real brief with you on this. You shouldn't be surprised that this happened, all right? A lot of you Republicans are out there flip-flopping all of a sudden. I watched Mike Pence last night sit up there and say that Trump being indicted is a travesty, is outrageous, but not even 6 months ago, you didn't have no love for Trump. Same with Ron DeSantis and a lot of Republican parties. They're doing that now to get the Trump voters. But honestly, man, a lot of Republican Party are glad that Trump is indicted. I'm telling you, man, they ain't what they do run for president. And that goes to show you how crooked politics is. The same people that were out there talking bad about the man, now all of a sudden saying they shouldn't be indicted. But 6 months ago to a year, Trump just need to go away. And, he has a lot on him right now. He ain't a good fit for the Republican Party. He has a lot on him now. It's it's outrage, it's a travesty, it's a Democrat push thing. And that's the problem with the government, guys. Everybody's about party, not about America. Nobody's above the fucking law, okay? That's number one. Number two, the reason why a lot of Republicans don't want Trump to go down is simple. Trump has dirt on everybody, and everybody knows that Trump is going to squeal like a canary. Period. Right now, he's going to get arraigned next week, can probably make bail and wait for a court date, which most likely he's going to be found guilty of all the charges. He has 30 charges in New York alone. This ain't just about the Stormy Daniels situation and the National Enquirer situation. This dude got 30 different charges, from tax evasion all the way down to Stormy Daniels, okay? He's going to probably be found guilty by a grand jury in the state of New York. Now, I live here in Georgia, so Brian Kemp, Brad Raffensperger, a lot of them guys down here, they're going to testify against Trump. And 9 times out of 10, the election fraud, which Trump was caught on audio trying to commit fraud, okay? He's going to be found guilty down here too, just a matter of motherfucking time. Now, Vince Gilligan dropped a video about Georgia. Now, he lives in South Carolina, so I'm going to have to school Vince real quick. Don't take the wrong way, Vince, but Brian Kemp don't give 2 fucks about Donald Trump. The lieutenant governor, what's his name? Golf. I can't think of his first name right now, but he don't. Is his name Duncan? Whatever. He don't even care about fucking goddamn Donald fucking goddamn Trump. And Brad Raffensperger sure don't give two fucks. That dude have death threats come to his house, the Secretary of State, because of what went on with Donald Trump. So, what's Lieutenant Governor's name? Gerald Duncan, Jeff Duncan, whatever the fuck his name is, but you rarely see him. But bottom line is this. Bottom line is this. Fannie Wells out here, the DA and shit, that dude gonna get indicted out here as well. Now, I respect Trump. Trump always spoke his mind. He was a character, but guys, nobody's above the fucking law. I know a lot of you guys are pissed off about it, but that's just, it's life. And he was a marked man, especially from the January 6th shit, which I'm going to say it again, he won't ever be found guilty of that because Trump did not right tell the guys to go raid the Capitol. He riled them up, but he didn't force them to do it. They did it on their own, okay? But that just goes to show you how politics is already playing a factor in this. Instead of looking at what's going on with all the gun crimes in America and shit like that, the Republicans are pointing the finger at the Democrats for Trump being indicted. This is no party. He was indicted by a grand jury of his peers. Some of them Republicans, some of them Democrats. This ain't like being impeached in the Senate and in the House. He only got impeached in the House. This ain't no party lines. And if the government was on the same page, Trump would be impeached all the way through. And this is why shit can't get done. Because everybody's for the party, they're not for America. He was indicted by a grand jury of 12 people. Some Democrats, most likely, some Republicans, most likely, and some probably independent. But the party didn't matter. They all agreed on about one thing. Trump committed a crime. It's probably going to be a panel of whites, blacks, Asians, and Caucasians. So it ain't all just one race. Okay? I know everybody like, well, New York is a Democrat state, and the DA there and the prosecutor attorney there, he's a Democrat. That has nothing to do with the man doing his job. He can't be loyal to a party. When you're in that type of power, party doesn't matter. You have to do your fucking job as a prosecuting attorney. You can't be loyal to a party. I mean, you'll give that person you'll be more inclined to do favoritism. You know, pick pro quo. You know what I mean? Rub my back, I'll rub your back type shit. I think I pronounced that right. You know, favor for favor. Yeah. So anyway, with all that being said, man, you guys don't go around with pitchforks and all that shit, man. Don't do all that shit, man. Don't be mad. Okay, Trump caused this to himself. Look at all the Proud Boys who say he's gonna get out of jail. Pardon him. He ain't pardoning now, motherfucker. Everybody that was around that man is biting the bullet. Rudy Giuliani ass gonna be next. And that flip-floppy ass, what's his name, over in South Carolina, Lindsey Graham, his ass gonna be next. His ass gonna be next. Jim Jordan, all those guys that's flip-floppy behind Trump, supporting Trump, funky ass Ted Cruz. That's why a lot of them don't want him to go to trial. They don't want him convicted because it's a lot of dirt that Trump is gonna spill to save his keister because he's down fucking Trump. And even though he might get some time, it might not be what he should be getting because he's going to snitch. I'm telling you what's going to happen. He never thought that this day was going to come. But I assure you, if he doesn't do anything to himself, because I have a hard time believing that if Trump do take a long ride, that he's going to actually want to take that ride because he's so used to luxury living. The prison life is totally different than what he's accustomed to. So it wouldn't surprise me if he Adolf Hitler his fucking self. You know what Adolf Hitler did, right? It wouldn't surprise me, okay? But if he goes down and he can bargain for a deal, I assure you a lot of people is going to take a ride when this man goes down. So that's my advice. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your fucking Friday. I'm waiting for these motherfuckers to call me about my vehicle so I can go pick it up so I can drop off this funky ass rental car. I'm not going to miss it. And yeah, that's my advice. Remember, slow down on 75 South between Monroe and Stockbridge. State Trooper laying low out there, man. He gonna be getting a lot of you motherfuckers, man. Unless you supercharged and got some power in your hood, don't come to that motherfucker riding a post or something, think you gonna fly and get away. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. God, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.